Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. Both teams are back from the All-Star game safe and sound. We learned a lot about the Steelers' plans over the last week with Mike Tomlin paying extra attention to the defensive line group at the Senior Bowl and representatives from the Steelers paying extra attention to the defensive line group at the Shrine Bowl. He went right to that group for individual drills and stuck closely by them for a good chunk of practice. They clearly want to take advantage of this extremely deep defensive line class. Several of the top guys mentioned speaking to the Steelers, like Jared Ivey, Shamar Stewart, Darius Alexander, and many more. Andy Weidel was even spotted speaking with Alexander, who is a prospect out of Toledo. Our Jonathan Heitritter interviewed him, and he mentioned meeting with the Steelers. We have practice notes from each day of practice at both the Shrine Bowl and Senior Bowl, so be sure to look back through those to be up to date. We also have many player interviews with many more on the way. We will have winners and losers lists from both events over the next couple days. Both Arthur Smith and Terrell Austin were in Mobile along with Mike Tomlin, Omar Khan, and several scouts. Team President Art Rooney II spoke with the media for his end-of-year press tour. He more or less said similar things to Jim Rooney, who was criticized heavily for saying the Steelers have outperformed the mean. Rooney said they've had a winning culture, backed Mike Tomlin, and downplayed having a smaller coaching staff as being part of the problem. These things largely haven't gone over well with the fan base after another disappointing end to the season, but it was frankly to be expected with how stable the Steelers organization always is. The only change so far is that the inside linebackers coach, Aaron Curry, whose contract was up after 2 years with the team, is now the linebackers coach for Aaron Glenn and the New York Jets' new regime. It's unclear if he didn't want to return to the Steelers or if they just didn't offer him, but it's a puzzling change. He has been viewed as a strong position coach, but I suppose his group has underperformed if you really look at it, though with context, his first season he had to deal with unprecedented injuries to his group, and then this year is pretty much just that they didn't get enough out of Patrick Queen. Alex Kozora will have a list of potential coaches to bring in to replace him on Saturday morning, so be on the lookout. We might hear of other coaching changes in the coming days, too, now that they have a few weeks to shuffle things until the scouting combine. I would think that there won't be many changes, if any, once the combine begins. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.